was dark, the silence deep. Another night she couldn't sleep, questions hanging in the air. But she still whispered every prayer, a trembling heart, weary eyes, looking beyond the stormy skies. Though no answer seemed in sight, she chose to trust through one more night. She carried burdens no one knew, hidden scars she struggled through. Every tear that touched the floor was a cry for something more. The weight of fear upon her soul, dreams that felt impossible. Yet in the middle of her pain, she called upon His holy name. When the darkness said surrender, when the mountain stood too high, she lifted up her hands to heaven and looked beyond what met her eyes. She prayed through the night when she had no strength to fight, holding on to every promise, trusting God would make it right. She prayed through the night, though the answer wasn't there. Every tear became a testimony, every whisper turned to prayer, and heaven heard her cry. Heaven heard her cry. The clock kept moving, hours passed. The trial seemed built to last, but faith was growing deep inside, where fear and doubt could never hide. The God who walks upon the sea was working where she could not see. Every moment, every breath, His love was stronger than the test. Though the valley felt endless, though the shadows filled the land, the Father never left beside her. watched over her all night when nobody else could see the miracle beginning. Heaven was already moving because she prayed through the night. There was a season I remember when the world felt cold and far away. The laughter disappeared and hope seemed harder to find each day. I carried pain like a shadow, following everywhere I went, trying to smile through the brokenness, trying to understand what it meant. Some wounds don't leave a mark, some battles stay unseen. There were nights I cried in silence, wondering what healing means. The weight upon my shoulders felt heavier than I could bear. But even in my darkest valley, your presence was already there. I couldn't see tomorrow, I couldn't find the light, but you stayed beside me through every lonely night. When my faith was barely breathing, when my strength had disappeared, your love remained unshaken, closer than my fears. When he held my heart, the pieces started healing. When he held my heart, the emptiness was leaving. The pain that once defined me lost its power in his hands. When he held my heart, I learned to live again. When he held my heart, I learned to trust again. You never rushed the process, you never looked away. You walked beside my weakness and carried me each day. The question still existed, but peace began to grow, because I finally discovered I didn't need to walk alone. The scars became reminders, not of where I fell apart, but of the gentle hands of mercy that were holding my heart. Every tear became a seed, every prayer became a flame, and slowly through the darkness healing came. When he held my heart, the pieces started healing. When he held my heart, the emptiness was leaving. The pain that once defined me lost its power in his hands. When he held my heart, I learned to live again. When he held my heart, I learned to trust again. There is no valley too deep, no sorrow too great, no wound beyond his reach. safest place I'll ever be is in the hands that held my heart. There was a chapter filled with heartbreak, pages stained by tears and regret, a story that seemed beyond repair, a life I wished I could forget. I thought the ending had been written by every failure, every fall, but heaven saw a different future, one greater than it all. I wandered through the ruins of dreams that didn't survive, searching for a reason to keep hope alive. Every road I followed only led me back to pain, until your love found me standing in the rain. You didn't see my mistakes, you didn't turn away. You looked beyond the ashes and called me by my name. When I thought my story was over, when I believed I was too far gone, your mercy opened a new chapter and gave my heart a new song. Grace wrote my story when I could not write a page. Love stepped into my darkness and broke me from my chains. Grace wrote my story with mercy and with truth. The cross became the answer when I had no strength to move. Now every page declares how faithful you have been. Grace wrote my story. future belongs to you. Grace wrote my story, and the ending is not fear. It's hope beyond the mountains, and faith beyond the tears. Grace wrote my story with a love that never ends. The God who started this redemption will be faithful to the end. Every page declares how faithful you have been. Grace wrote my story. What the world called broken, He called redeemed. What the world called finished, He called beginning. And grace wrote my story. I came with a heart full of questions, carrying wounds I could not hide. Every step felt heavy, every breath a silent cry. The weight of yesterday followed me like shadows in the night. But I found myself before your presence, and everything began to change. I laid down every broken dream, every fear I could not speak, the pieces of a weary soul that had forgotten how to believe. Years of pain and disappointment, memories I tried to leave behind. I placed them all before your feet and trusted you this time. When my strength was gone, when I had nothing left to give, your mercy met me there and taught my heart to live again. These tears on the altar are falling into grace. Every wound I've carried is healing in this place. These tears on the altar are not falling in vain. The God who sees my sorrow is washing off the pain. I surrender all. I surrender all. You saw every hidden battle, every night I cried alone. You heard the prayers I whispered when I felt completely on my own. The scars are still reminders of where your love has been. What once looked like an ending has become my testimony. Your kindness pulled me closer, your presence broke my chains. The darkness lost its power the moment you called my name. never touched the ground in vain, because every tear was held in the hands of God. They told her she was not enough, too broken, too weak, too lost. The voices of rejection echoed loud, like chains she could not shake off. But heaven had another story, written long before her pain. A name spoken by the Father, a crown hidden beneath the shame. She spent years chasing approval, searching for worth in empty places, trying to fill the silence with 1,000 different faces. Every mirror showed her failure, every memory brought regret. But grace was quietly waiting for the day they finally met. Then a voice broke through the darkness, gentle as the morning sun, calling her beyond her scars, reminding her who she was. I am a daughter of the King, chosen by His love, held within His mighty hands, covered by His blood. I am a daughter of the King, no longer defined by fear. The chains of yesterday are broken. His voice is all I hear. He calls me worthy, He calls me free. I am who He says I am, a daughter of the King. The wounds did not disappear, but they no longer held her down. The God who heals the shattered heart placed beauty where pain was found. She walked through valleys differently, not because the road was smooth, but because she knew the Father would always carry her through. Every lie began to crumble, every stronghold lost its claim. The enemy could not erase what heaven searching, no longer afraid. The King of Heaven calls me his daughter, and that changes everything. The road is long before me, miles of dust and endless skies. No sign of where I'm going, only faith to guide my eyes. The wind keeps telling stories of battles yet to come, but deep within my spirit, I know I'm not alone. I've walked through silent seasons where answers could not be found, praying through the echoes, waiting for a single sound. The desert felt so empty, the night so cold and wide, yet somehow in the stillness I felt you by my side. Though I cannot see the river, though the rain has not arrived, I know the God who promised will keep this hope alive. The wilderness may test me, but it cannot steal my praise, for the one who leads me forward is the same through all my days. This is my song in the wilderness, my worship in the waiting, my faith when I can't see the way, my hope when life is shaking. This is my song in the wilderness, I will lift my voice and sing, for the God who brought me here will bring me through everything. So I'll keep singing, I'll keep believing. The mountains stand before me like giants in my path, but I've seen your mighty power, and I know your love will last. You fed your people manna, you parted raging seas, and if you did it for the generations, you'll do it now for me. Every promise you have spoken still burns within my soul, and even in this desert, 'cause your promises remain. The desert may surround me, but worship rises higher, and my song will reach the heavens. The battle looked impossible. The mountain stood too high. Fear was whispering surrender, while tears filled my eyes. The world said, keep on fighting with your strength alone. But heaven showed me another way to claim what God had spoken. I carried heavy burdens, trying to hold them by myself, searching for the answers in places that never helped. The pressure kept increasing, the storm refused to cease, until I found my refuge down on my knees. That's where the silence broke. That's where faith came alive. That's where I learned that victory doesn't always look like a fight. When I bowed before the Father, the darkness had to flee, because no power can stand against a child who believes. because the war was won on my knees. The prayer is still unanswered, the mountain still remains, the road ahead is hidden, and nothing feels the same. But deep beneath the questions, a fire still burns bright, a faith that keeps on whispering through the longest night. I've seen the tears fall gently like rain upon the ground. I've waited through the silence when no answer could be found. There were moments I felt weary, moments I almost let go, but your promises kept calling me to trust what I don't know. The storm may rage around me, the waves may rise again, but the God who holds tomorrow is still holding my hand. When I cannot see the ending, when the path disappears from view, I will remember all the times you carried me through. I still believe you're working even now, though I cannot see the miracle. I trust somehow. I still believe your promises are true. The same God who moved the mountains will make a way again. I still believe. I still believe in you. The doctors may say one thing, the world may say another, but your voice is greater than any other voice I've heard. The valley may be deeper than anything I've known, but you've never left your children to walk these roads alone. Every page of my story is still resting in your hands, and the author of salvation will finish what he began. Even when the waiting hurts, even when my heart feels weak, I will stand upon your word. coming, and until it does, I still believe. I searched for love in many places, trying to fill the empty space, looking for worth in broken mirrors, running from my own mistakes. The world offered temporary answers, but none could heal my soul, until I stood before a rugged cross and finally became whole. There upon that hill of sorrow, mercy stretched out its hands. The innocent carried my burden. The lamb became the sacrifice. Every nail, every wound, every drop that touched the ground was heaven's declaration that I was worth being found. I never earned your kindness, I never earned your grace, yet you chose the road to Calvary to take my place. When I look upon the cross, I hear redemption calling. When I see the price you paid, I know I am loved. The cross said I am loved. When shame said I was nothing, the cross said I am loved. When fear said I was lost, the cross said I am loved. With every scar you carried, the cross said I am loved. At the highest cost, and now my heart sings, because the cross said I am loved. You saw me in my weakness, you saw every hidden scar, you knew every failure, yet you loved me where I was. The stone was rolled away, death could not hold you down, and because you walked out of the grave, my freedom can be found. Now every chain is broken, now every debt is paid, because the King of Glory stepped into my place. The empty tomb reminds me that your love still remains, forever undefeated, forever the same. The cross said I am loved. When shame said I was nothing, the cross said I am loved. When fear said I was lost, the cross said I am loved. With every scar you carried, the cross said I am loved. At the highest cost, and now my heart sings, because the cross said I am loved. No greater love has ever been written, no greater mercy has ever been shown. The King of heaven left his glory, so I would never walk alone. The cross became my rescue, the grave became my proof. The Savior who conquered death itself still speaks his love and truth. I am forgiven, I am redeemed, I am a child of the risen King. I am forgiven, I am redeemed, because of Calvary. Your love still speaks. Your love still speaks. The cross said I am loved, and that truth will never change. The blood that bought my freedom still has power today. The cross said I am loved, and forever I will sing of the Savior who gave everything to bring me near to Him. My heart will always sing, because the cross said I am loved. When doubt tries to find me, when fear calls my name, I will look to Calvary and remember the cross said I am loved. I felt invisible, like a shadow in the crowd, surrounded by voices, yet somehow all alone, carrying silent battles, hidden behind a smile, wondering if anyone noticed the pain I held inside. Then in the middle of my brokenness, a voice reached through the darkness, and everything changed. I was standing in the ruins of dreams I couldn't save, looking at the pieces of a life I couldn't change. The weight of disappointment had become my closest friend. I thought my story ended before it could begin. Every door seemed closed, every answer felt delayed, but heaven wasn't silent, even when I couldn't hear. Through the noise of fear and failure, one voice remained the same, calling through the shadows, calling me by name. He called me by my name when I thought I was forgotten. He called me by my name when my hope was almost gone. The God who knows the stars Every prayer I never spoke, every scar I tried to hide, every burden, every yoke. He saw the child inside me, still longing to belong. And with a love beyond understanding, he made my heart his home. The chains began to loosen, the darkness lost its place. The moment I discovered the power of his grace. I am not abandoned, I am not forgotten anymore. The shepherd found his lost one and carried me home. He called me by my name when I thought I was forgotten. He called me by my name when my hope was almost gone. The God who knows the stars, the God who knows the seas, who looked beyond my brokenness and called me by my name. Now I know I am chosen, now I know I am seen, because he called me by my name. Before I took my first breath, you already knew my story. Before I walked through valleys, you had prepared your glory. You knew my every weakness, you knew my every fear, yet your love never changed through every passing year. I am not just another face, I am not lost in the crowd. I am a daughter of the King, and heaven calls me out. Oh, you know my name. Oh, you know my name. He called me by my name, and the darkness had to leave. He called me by my name and awakened faith in me. The God who formed the heavens, the God who set me free, reached into my deepest pain and called me by my name. Now I'll sing forever of the grace that rescued me, because he called me by my name. When the world couldn't see me, when I felt completely alone, the voice of heaven found me and called me by my name.